All right, Kylie, thank you. Well, apprenticeship and coding school Kenzie Academy is continuing to grow. The Academy is getting ready to start new cohorts in July and October. Plus, the Academy recently named former Speakeasy Executive Director Danielle McDowell General Manager. In our Eye on Education segment this week, she explains how Kenzie Academy is pioneering really what is a new model for technology education. And Danielle, welcome to the program again.
Thank you for
in your
having
new
me.
role. We had you on that Speakeasy and now in this new role, and you've really hit the ground running.
Yes.
Because the Academy continues to grow. Give us a thumbnail sketch, if you will, of the Academy. It's really, I think, living proof that the kind of the traditional classroom is not necessarily the education model of the future. Right,
absolutely. So we opened up Kenzie Academy to new students about 16 months ago, and we have 167 students today that are enrolled. Essentially what we're doing is we are trying to, four-year programs aren't necessarily the best option to prepare talent for the tech pipeline and that tech gap that we're experiencing today. So what we do is we take our students, and within a year, we deliver a full education and a fully immersive program that allows them to graduate with either a full stack engineering certificate, a UX, user experience certificate, or a digital marketing certificate.
And so a really key component of this is the work experience too, right?
Yes.
So partnerships with business. So talk a little bit about that, because I know that's something you want to continue to grow, those relationships with businesses in the region.
It is. So, the key and where this becomes really impactful is when we're able to take our talent and place them into, good paying jobs with companies that are looking for highly skilled talent. And so what we're really looking for are employers who are hungry for that talent, who are looking to take on students, help them to get into the workforce, and also integrate them into their culture. So what we're really looking to do is ensure that our students are being exposed early on to the opportunities that are local within our community, so that they can see the different kind of companies that they might see themselves in once they do complete our programs.
And again, experiencing a phenomenal growth, and I think part of that may be attributed to the income share agreement, because I think that's very interesting. Education cost is such a huge issue, not only in Indiana, obviously, but around the country. This income share agreement really hits to the heart of that.
Yes, absolutely. So Forbes reported that $1.4 trillion has been taken on by Americans in student loan debt. And so what we are trying to do is take that on right head on. So what we're doing is we're delivering a program called an ISA, or an income share agreement. What this model does is allows us to take on a portion of that risk along with our students. So we're in this education process together. So for $100 down, a student can start within our programs, and then once they graduate, once they have hit the $40,000 mark in terms of their employment income, that is when we all are able to win in terms of that income share agreement. So really de-risking it for the student and ensuring that our organization is invested and incentivized to make sure that the outcomes of our students are positive, and ensuring that they're in a good place to grow.
Growth opportunities, I know, looking forward, not only in the traditional on-campus setting, but online offers real potential, not just here in Indiana, but other places as well.
Yeah, you got it. So in July, we will be welcoming a cohort of students, with as many who are remote as there is in-house. And so what we see for the future is this flipped classroom model. We have students currently that have been testing out our remote models, where they will use their cameras at home. We have cameras inside of all of our classrooms, and I should note that it's not necessarily a traditional classroom model. All of our offices all of our classrooms look like offices. So if you walk in, it would be just like you would be in a working environment. You have people that are remote using their cameras to come in and collaborate with people who are on the ground as well.
Another great example of innovation in education in Indianapolis and Central Indiana, Danielle McDowell, Kenzie Academy. Thanks for joining us. Keep in touch. We'll be following the story.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, a reminder, all of our Eye on Education segments can be found at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. And if you have an interesting story or suggestion for our segments, please send them to lead producer Tara Twig at ttwig@growindiana.net.